Hello everyone, Barry Enerson here from Trade Ideas with a stock of the day and a bit of a different take on the stock of the day today. It's going to be ACIU. Now you might wonder, well, why would I have this as the stock of the day, especially since it's dropped? Well, okay, first of all, this is an Alzheimer's play, okay, and I think they released phase one study, and so this popped up. Everybody's of course rooting for any company that can have a breakthrough with Alzheimer's, and so this is what it did. I mean, it did get up to 1310 in the pre-market, but I have to admit my bias was to short this, not because I'm hoping that this company doesn't do well or anything like that, but we've seen this kind of time and again with these bios when they release phase one or phase two data, that eventually once the market opens or even before the market opens, they start to fizzle. The other thing that I was kind of concerned about was the fact that if you're familiar with what's happened with Sava, the other major player with Alzheimer's, what they released earlier about a month ago, and then they've come into a lot of scrutiny. If you take a look at let me just get a daily chart for them. If you're not familiar with what's happened to them, all of a sudden, somebody came out and said, we question their scientific method. Oh, right here, I'm sorry. Question their scientific method of what they've come up with. And so this stock has been in just disarray ever since this day here. So when I saw that news about ACIU, I thought, man, is this going to be painted with the same kind of brush though? And so let me get to a 15-minute chart. So when I saw this, I was actually hoping to short this in the pre-market, but there were just no opportunities. You can see how jumpy it was. Look at this topping tail up here in that 15, the bottoming tail here, bottoming tail, topping tail. And then, the market opened and look, okay, well, hey, I may be completely wrong. Maybe the market will just love this and keep it moving. But then, the market opened, but still, even here, had a little pop up to 12. But when we finally got this candle here, this is the big candle, big red candle. And I said in the room, if I got to a 985 on the bid, because I was still a little reluctant, because it was still kind of jumpy, I would take the short, and that's exactly what I did. I took the short around 985. I've taken some out at the 940 level. I took some out just before, right around 917. Want to see if it can break through 9, because obviously, it could go all the way back from whence it came. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to, but that was my bias. And, listen, obviously cheering for any company that can get a breakthrough with Alzheimer's. But, I think this is obviously just kind of premature. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to hold on to see if it can take out 9 and then see if it can really get down here. It may not. It may have a nice bounce in it. And, I'll be out of the trade then. But certainly on a percentage basis, going from 985 down to 917 for me, in a fairly orderly way. I mean, that's what I was looking for, nice orderly fashion, and that's what I was rewarded with. So a lot of patience on this one, but I did get rewarded. All right, everybody, I want to shut down this, and if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address right here. I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.